My dear students, how are you? Expecting you are very well at your home, and this is our 6th online English class. We will discuss pronoun and its all abouts. As usual, I am Muhammad Mahmud Hassan, lecturer in English, Rani Bhavani Government Women's College, Natur. Today's learning outcomes. We will learn today definition of pronoun, definition of antecedent, classification of pronoun, pronoun reference. Definition of pronoun. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. We use pronoun to avoid repetition of noun. Example is given here. Rabbani saw Rehana and he waved at her. In the above sentence, he and her are pronouns. He and her take the place of Rabbani and Rehana respectively. So we have used he in place of Rabbani and her in place of Rehana. He and her are pronoun. Definition of antecedent. In case of learning pronoun, we need to know about antecedent too. An antecedent is the noun which is referred to by the pronoun. An antecedent is the noun which is referred to by the pronoun. A young boy threw a stone in the pond and he washed until it drowns in the pond. Here in this sentence, a young boy is the antecedent of he, and a stone, this is the antecedent of it. So antecedents are noun and antecedents are basically the referring of pronouns. Antecedent pronoun agreement. This is very much important. A pronoun must agree its antecedent in number, gender, and person. So a pronoun must agree with its antecedent in number, gender, and person. Example will clarify it. Runa regained her confidence after a few lessons. Here, Runa, it is an antecedent and it is in third person singular form and it is feminine gender. And her, this is pronoun. It is also in third person singular number and it is feminine gender. So all the antecedents will agree with all of its pronouns in respect of number, gender, and person. If it is singular number, the antecedent will be singular. If the pronoun is in third person, then the pronoun will be third person. And if the gender of pronoun is masculine, and the same will be the gender of antecedent. In three cases, number, gender and person, antecedent and pronoun both will match. It will agree. Pronoun and its kinds. There are 10 types of pronouns: personal pronouns, interrogative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, relative pronouns, possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, intensive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, and distributive pronouns. In some grammar books, intensive pronouns are omitted and possessive pronouns are omitted, but all these pronouns are discussed in grammar books. So here again there are some examples of pronouns. In respect of personal pronoun used for a specific object or person. Personal pronoun used for a specific object or person. And personal pronouns have three cases: subjective case, objective case, possessive case. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. These are subjective case. Me, us, you, them, him, her, it. These are objective case. And my, our, your, their, his, her, its. These are possessive case. In terms of demonstrative pronouns, actually demonstrative pronouns are used to show or identify one or a number of nouns that may be far or near in distance or time. This, that, these, those. These are demonstrative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions about a person or object that we do not know about. Who, whom, who is, what, whoever, whosoever. These are interrogative pronouns, and we use these words to ask questions. Relative pronoun. Relative pronouns are used to join or relate two different clauses together by referring to the noun in the previous clause using the pronouns. Who, whom, whose, who is, that. These are relative pronouns and are used to relate both clauses. Indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronouns are used to show unspecified objects or people, whether in plural or in singular. Examples: someone, anybody, anyone, nowhere, few, many, nothing. These are indefinite pronoun. Reflexive and intensive pronouns. This type of pronouns is used to indicate a noun which has been used in an earlier part of the same sentence. Myself, themselves, yourself, ourselves, herself, himself, itself are the examples of reflexive and intensive pronouns. To emphasize something, we actually use intensive pronoun. Reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronouns are used when two or more nouns are doing or being the same to one another. Is other, one another, both are reciprocal pronouns. Pronoun reference. I have given here 3 examples. In the first example, after putting the gold in the almirah, Charmaine locked it. Here, it is a pronoun. It does not clarify whom it is referring. But if the answer is, or the sentence is written in this way, after putting the gold in the almirah, Charmaine locked the gold, then there is no vagueness. We understand it clearly. Or we can write the same sentence in this way: after putting the gold in the almirah, Charmaine locked the almirah. Both are correct sentences. But if we don't mention the gold or the almirah, there is some vagueness, there is some unclearness. We do not understand what it refers. It may be the gold or it may be the almirah. In the second example, I locked my suitcase in my car and then it was stolen. Actually, what was stolen? It does not clarify that. It might be my suitcase or might be my car. So, in this sentence there is a vagueness, unclear. The sentence is unclear. The pronoun does not refer the clear one. But if we write the same sentence in this way: I locked my suitcase in my car and then my suitcase was stolen, then there is no vagueness. We understand it clearly. The same sentence might be written in this form: I locked my suitcase in my car and then my car was stolen. So both the sentence might be clear and we understand it clearly. In the third example, we never buy fresh vegetables at that store because they charge more. They is a pronoun, but it doesn't refer clearly. It might be the vegetables or it might be the owners, but the sentence might be written in this way: we never buy fresh vegetables at that store because the vegetables charge more. It can be the correct answer. Or we can write the same sentence in this way: we never buy fresh vegetables at that store because the owners charge more. If we write in this very way, then there will be no vagueness, though unclarity. So this was our 6th online English class, and In our next class, we will show you the ins and outs of pronouns, and until then, stay home, stay safe.